Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's reading will be for the Pisces Sun, Moon, Ascendant signs for the week beginning the 18th of September. This will be an intuitive general reading, so feel free to follow along, take things how they resonate with you. Begin by pulling your energies for the week. The Star in reverse, the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. So the Star in reverse there again, I feel like you had this last week or the week before, Pisces. It really feels like you need to start putting some more stock into your dreams, into something you want, maybe even build yourself a new sense of faith or belief in something. I really feel like you need that little spark of energy in life. It can also feel like fallen celebrity. You might feel also a little bit isolated this week. I'm noticing you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, which can often be like unhappiness at home. It can be things like not feeling emotionally satisfied or emotionally cared for. It can feel like kind of like maybe at times loneliness as well. I do feel like with this Nine of Swords here, there's kind of like some stress and anxiety, or maybe a little bit of depression or strain going on, and I really feel like those could be related. So it could be time to kind of have some fun, take time out there. You have the Eight of Cups though, and that's saying goodbye to something. It can feel like for some of you, I don't feel like it's abandonment for most of you. I feel like you're willingly saying goodbye. It can be like an aching, almost heartbreaking goodbye, but it's the sun setting and it's something positive. It's letting go of something. It's one of those things where it's a release more so than a sad thing. You have the High Priestess there, which I'm going to aspect, because I feel like you're starting to listen to your intuition on something, and that's resulted in you letting go. You have the Five of Pentacles there, so I feel like you're very aware that you've been losing out on something, or that someone might be intentionally having something over you or taking from you. You have the Five of Cups in reverse there, which is kind of like getting over disappointment as well. I feel like you were very aware that this is something that will be dragging you down. So you've actually decided to say, you know what, this doesn't serve me anymore, this isn't good for me, this isn't healthy. So you've made that choice, and that's something that's going to be very positive for you this week, Pisces. I've noticed here you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, which is positive. I like seeing this. It can mean people are starting to enjoy their job, their work. They're starting to see more personal rewards and fun in their life. They're no longer feeling like they're in the mundane. Some of you might have changed jobs, or you might just be picking up a new hobby or something like that gives you a new little bit of a lease of life. You also have the Ten of Pentacles there, which is starting to see financial reward. It can also mean a strong family background. So it feels like for some of you, maybe you want to spend some time with your family this week. It also definitely feels like when you're no longer feeling mundane, trapped in the same cycle, maybe you've opened up a little bit more as well, and you've started to see a little bit more gainliness from this thing that you've decided to do. Perhaps you've just had more creative input at work, or maybe you've started a new job, or maybe you've made a new friend there, or something like that. You have the Three of Arrows, jealousy. For some of you, again, I felt when we did that, it could be romantic. The Three of Arrows is a heartbreak card. It's a card of feeling, it can be feeling jealous, especially if you're seeing your partner with someone else. It's also a card to remind us that jealousy is a very destructive emotion. If you notice here, sometimes taking time out to heal is a better choice, and perhaps not being hung up on what other people have, or if someone has, for example, if you both went out for the same opportunity and someone else has it, it's kind of an opportunity to shake that off and say, no, let's not manifest the jealousy or heartbreak or pain in that way, because it's self-destructive is what I'm trying to say. The Pole Star, again, kind of like a guiding light, a dream. It's definitely here, Pisces, I feel like you need to get your focus on something, really find your guiding light in life, and the Pole Star being pulled indicates that at some point this week you might actually find a new hobby or a new passion or something new that you want to pursue in life that really kind of gives you that focus and attention you want. You have the Moon on Water again, and I enjoy this card because it can be a card of reflection, but it's also a card of saying, I believe the saying is, there's always a moon on a lake somewhere, something like that. it's kind of like, it's a very intuitive card. I do feel like this is about listening to your passions, going with the flow. I really feel like you need to get in touch with yourself spiritually this week, and I do feel like some more opportunities are going to open up in that regard. I feel like where one door closes, more open, and this might be towards the end of this week. And I think it was last week I said for Pisces that you don't have much of a dream at the moment, you don't have a focus in life. I feel like the pole star and the moon on the water are an indication of clarity for you, that you're going to finally look in and see something for how it truly is and start feeling like you're ready to explore. The full moon is a very positive, very emotional time, and it's also a time for exploration and branching out and perhaps looking deeper into ourselves, into perhaps the darker sides of ourselves or sides of ourselves we don't explore very often, Pisces. You have transition there, and I like this card, the Six of Arrows. This is about decisiveness and action. This is a card that you pull sometimes when people are moving away from home. So you might be moving away for university or for a new job, or you might be moving into a new place or something like that. This transition means you're stepping away from part of your old life and moving into a new one. The sun is setting, but the moon is full. There's a lot of hope there, really, when you look at it that way. It feels, this card for some reason reminds me of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, on the first island where you first get on your boat, and it reminds me of when you can later in the game sail back to that old island. It's like almost like a moving away from home, but at some point you can come back. It's moving from comfort and searching for new. I like this for you, Pisces. I feel like this is what you needed, and in order to you're moving into this transition in order to find your personal fulfillment. This is a card of also of balance, of health. It's reaping your rewards. If you look here, this symbol here is, sometimes people consider it medicinal. I consider it that way a bit. I do feel like this is a card that's going to offer you spiritual and personal fulfillment in regards to healing as well. This is going to make you feel better. This is going to bring you personal, deep inner fulfillment that will make you feel perhaps mentally, physically and emotionally better. That moving into this new period, I've noticed you have a lot of moons and sunsets. It feels like you're moving away from this tense period and you're going into almost like an unknown mystical place. And I feel like Pisces, that's kind of where you're going to flourish a lot. If you take these steps, if there's a transitional moment, if there's something opened up to you, or you have this little spark of an idea, this is the week to take it. So if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.